Government is convinced that if the country is to achieve its 2030 goal of developed nation status, it needs to cater to the interests of persons from all social classes, especially the vulnerable. That's the essence of priority number 5, effective social inclusion, ensuring that there are programs and policies in place to protect the poor and marginalized, and to ensure all citizens have the opportunity to influence development and governance at the local and national level. A key vehicle for social inclusion is local government, giving ordinary citizens outlets to participate in the development of their communities.
Citizens' involvement is the very heart of the democratic process.
There can be no national objectives or no national goal that can be created without a vibrant, innovative, autonomous, responsive, transparent, and participatory local government system.
And the current administration has begun the process of building such a system with a focus on local government reform.
It is full time to give legal authority to real people participation in governance.
That declaration, at one in a series of island-wide consultation sessions on issues of national importance, forms the bedrock of that initiative. A bill entitled Constitution Amendment Local Government is being reviewed by the Chief Parliamentary Council. When it's finalized and placed into law, it will ensure that greater significance is attached to local governance initiatives by successive governments. 3 other bills are also expected to be implemented before year's end: the Local Governance Act, the Local Government Financing and Financial Act, and the Local Government Unified Services and Employment Act. All 3 laws will amend current legislation to ensure local government is not left out of plans for development in any sector. As the thrust continues to strengthen the legislative agenda for local governance, government has not forgotten that organizations facilitating effective community participation have to be strengthened. In June, 12 of these, Parish Development Committees, PDCs, Community Development Committees, CDCs, and others benefited from financial intervention to support their work. This was under the first tranche of the Governance Capacity Grant Fund program, which is open to all community governance structures. The Social Development Commission is charged with doing the groundwork to facilitate linkages among communities, community groups, and the local government ministry. The ministry is also to lobby financial institutions on behalf of community organizations.
We are going to have words with the registrar of companies to see how we can, in the whole reorganization of doing business, to facilitate not only commercial business but also social organizations at the community level.
There are also initiatives that more directly engage citizens in development. While the thrust is on to modernize the garbage collection and public cleansing system, citizens are being given a chance to participate in that through a plastic waste separation project. In April, Phase 2 of the program was launched in Manchester following the success of Phase 1 in St. Andrew in 2012. Householders are encouraged to separate their plastic containers from their regular waste, making it easier for the National Solid Waste Management Authority, the NSWMA, to collect and recycle.
If you recycle 1 ton of plastic, you will save approximately 7.4 cubic yard of landfill space. This is significant for Jamaica, as we are in the process of really trying to manage our waste in a very difficult economic environment.
If ordinary citizens have opportunities to support their own empowerment, then it will be easier for them to participate in community and national development. Initiatives like the Caribbean Local Economic Development CARI-led project, for which feasibility studies and proposals have already been completed, are to be implemented through funding from the Canadian International Development Bank (CIDA). That's intended to build the capacity of community-based MSMEs, local authorities, and other key players to create liquid capital and employment, empowering citizens with the tools to make money and contribute to national economic development. Other programs in the mix include a $6.5 million Enhancing Civil Society Participation in Local Government for Community Safety project, as well as a $159 million community-based landslide risk management program. Those and others are intended to effectively engage participation of the local citizens in beneficiary communities.
Community empowerment and involvement is the key to effective local governance.
The local government ministry, through its work, is building the capacity of ordinary citizens to improve their lives, build their communities, and influence national development, making their contribution to fully developed local governance structures and advancing priority number 5, effective social inclusion.